Hey, I'm Sam Pasco, and this is the Fantasy Bites podcast. Each episode, we're whipping around the top players, injuries, and game notes to help you dominate your fantasy game. For more insight and analysis, head over to RotoWire.com/pod and sign up for a free, no credit card needed trial subscription. We first start with the top headlines in the NFL. Kyler Murray was a limited participant in Wednesday's practice. The Cardinals are managing Murray's practice reps due to an AC joint injury in his right shoulder sustained during last Thursday's loss to the Seahawks. But the team hasn't yet offered any hints that the second-year quarterback is in any real danger of missing time. Lions running back Deandre Swift is questionable for Thursday night's game against the Texans. He remains in concussion protocol as of Wednesday afternoon, but there is a chance he plays. The Jaguars announced that Mclaren is getting the Week 12 start at the Browns. Gardner Minshew isn't ready to serve as anything more than a backup while he recovers from multiple fractures and a sprained ligament in his right thumb. Kevin Payne takes a look at the top FanDuel Thanksgiving Day picks as part of his FanDuel Fantasy Football series. For the quarterback position, Deshaun Watson has been fantastic this season despite losing his top wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. Watson faces the Lions this week, who rank as an average team against opposing quarterbacks. Watson has scored at least 21.7 fantasy points per game in all but 2 games this season. One was a weather game in Cleveland and the other was against the Ravens. He's a great pick for cash games. Staying with the Texans, Duke Johnson is a notable running back pick. He disappointed last week, but he's facing a Lions team that surrendered over 31 points per game to opposing running backs up to this point. For wide receivers, Terry McLaurin and Brandon Cooks are the top picks. McLaurin is worth paying up for as he has the highest receiving yard total via prop projection, and there's a 40% chance that he gets into the end zone. For Cooks, he'll have Watson throwing to him while his receiving total is set at 68.5 yards. The tight end position is tougher, but TJ Hawkinson and Dalton Schultz are in play. Hawkinson gets a ton of red zone targets, and he should be the safety blanket for Matthew Stafford. For the complete breakdown, check out Kevin Payne's FanDuel Fantasy Football Turkey Day Picks article on RotoWire.com/pod. For more fantasy news and stats, sign up for a free 10-day trial on RotoWire.com/pod. With this free subscription, you'll get access to every sport and our daily fantasy sports tools for 10 days. You don't need to enter any sort of payment info, and there's no commitment of any kind. Again, RotoWire.com/pod.